tested positive.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi.
It's good to see you.
Hey, Joey.
Did you get my text email, Andy?
I did. We were just talking about that.
Oh, good. Yeah, no, I wasn't listening.
It's crazy.
Listening.
You still gotta be careful out there.
Do what you got to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get this started. It's about 11:05, more than 11:05. Let's get it started today. You know the drill. Tell me something good, right? Is there somebody online that wants to tell us something good story? Anybody want to share?
It's a beautiful day in Los Angeles. That's always good.
Another one, Lorna. It's
Just
several.
press repeat, baby. Just press repeat.
Well, there are certain things in life that that you want to see reoccurring, right? And beautiful days like this is one of them. It's cooled down a little bit too, right? Weather-wise, I think we're doing good. Production-wise, we're doing great. We have, as a group, you guys are really performing at a very, very high level and doing some amazing deals. So not without challenges. Everything has a little crust on it, but it's getting done, right? And just know that we are here to help you problem solve proactively and post-actively. For all of you, the people showing up on these meetings are usually the people that reach out for help and or assistance. But we have a great support system that has been great for all of you getting through these specific challenges of the time, right? Clint has a listing appointment today, which we're all excited about. Congratulations, Clint. You're going to go in there and kill it. That's
well,
excellent.
Friday, not today, but Friday.
All right. Well,
thanks.
Take your vitamins. Right?
Yeah.
Anybody else sharing in the comments that I should know? All right, let's move on because we have a lot. Rich Paitani's here, our broker, and he's going to talk about a few things, and we have a few things to go over. So let's get it started. So happenings this week, we have of course Rob and Sonia with the coaching corner. Let's let me. I don't think there's a slide for it, but I would encourage everyone to get on that morning call. It really is a hotbed of information and stimulation. It really, I'm a big fan. No BS. There's nothing in it for me other than it gets you started in the day. It gets you the agent. I think it's a real advantage in doing business and being part of that conversation or just listening to it. Just get on and listen. Do it for a week, and if you do it for a week and you do not see some value in it, then by all means don't show up again. But I think that there's a 100% chance that you will see the value in it, and you'll start showing up, and it'll be a real boost to your day. Yeah,
Joey.
Sorry.
Sorry. I was just going to say, I agree 100%. It not only gets my day started, but we're talking about substantive stuff. Aside from the support we're giving each other through everything that's been going on the last 18 months, we're talking about real substantive issues having to do with real estate and debating and discussing and strategizing. It's really an important call.
It's a high level conversation. I agree. And that's why I just want more people to experience it, right? That's my call.
This week has been 98 disclosures.
Yeah.
Which has been just a world of information for everyone.
Yeah, the nuance of the disclosure world. And I think actually Rich is going to talk about disclosures. He's going to here's the pun that Rob wanted me to use. Let me say, he's going to disclose about disclosures today, right? I know that I screwed that up. Okay, so please jump in there. All right. Next. Oh, did you have something else for the coaching corner?
No.
All right.
That's
Perfect.
That's great.
All right.
I will say
Sonia, go
Hey,
ahead.
Joey. Hi.
Come on, girl.
Hey,
Well-
I just wanted to clarify, Gabrielle is asking in the questions. So this is not a class. They're talking about the morning huddle at 9 a.m.
Yep.
And this coaching corner is just for us to update you here in the meeting. So it's not a specific class. Okay.
Yeah. No, it's not about a specific class. What were you saying, Rob?
I was going to say also, those of you in coaching, and even if you want to jump in, we have scripts class, and they're a lot of fun. We've gone anywhere from how you interview a buyer and how to get the information out of them, but we also have role play in it too. So we can have people that are coming with their kids that never had kids before. Who knew? So it's a lot of fun, but also a really great learning situation where you get to be in an actual conversation. So when you go out there, you've had the practice, you know what to say, and you know how to ask questions.
And scripts practice is right after the morning call?
Yes, 9:30 a.m. Tuesdays and Thursdays.
Tuesdays and Thursdays. All right. All right, great. Jump in there. Thanks, you guys. All righty. We're ready to move on to upcoming classes. There we go. Let's see what we got there. Of course, here's KW Tech for the week. You have DocuSign on the 5th, Tech Overview on the 6th, What's New in Command on the 9th, and Command Overview on the 10th. Command Overview is a great place to start your understanding of the technology, and then you just go deeper on all the little wells, right? What you eating there, Sonia? You're stuck on my screen.
I was trying to see if that was me. I'm totally eating pirate's booty.
Oh, yummy. Arr. Okay, next we have Ignite 2.0. It's starting Monday, April 30th, and that's going to be what's the timing on that, guys? 11 to 12:30.
That's usually, yeah. That's
11 to
usually
12:30. Yeah. So it's 11 to 12:30 on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, taught by Rob and Sonia, myself, and all of the top producers in the office. They're giving you their insights on top of the class curriculum, which is concise and informative. Great place to start.
And I can tell you, when I first came to KW and I saw the Ignite class, I thought, why didn't I learn this when I first got into real estate? It's great if you're just getting into real estate because it gives you the basics in all those areas, but it's also a great refresher because, as Joey mentioned, you have people that are local in your demographic, in the market, that are teaching, that'll give you tips and insights. So if you've taken it before, take it again, you will learn something new.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, great. Next we
Hey,
have,
Joey, I have a question.
excuse me?
This is Safwan. I have a question.
Go ahead, get in, Safwan.
Yeah, is this Ignite every Monday or is it like once a month or?
No, it's Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. It's a series of 14 modules that take you from understanding your unique value proposition all the way to building your building your database, lead generation, contracts, negotiating, all the pieces to payday. So it's 14 modules. It's taught on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday at the same time, 11 to 12:30, and until it expires. All right.
All right.
All
Thank
right,
you.
sir. You're welcome. Leverage LinkedIn with clients. Okay, Rhonda Shear is going to be teaching on the 21st at 10:30 via Zoom, and that is a LinkedIn class. With any of these social media pieces, do not graze them, right? If you're going to use them at their fullest potential. LinkedIn is one of those. People who are just setting up their LinkedIn account and kind of putting in some information and letting it stay there, letting it lay there, they're not seeing anything from LinkedIn. If you're going to be, if LinkedIn is going to be part of your lead generation, then you need to go in and run the whole play on LinkedIn. And this is a way to do it. You don't have to. You don't have to do everything, right? But what you choose to do, you should be all in on, okay? That's including LinkedIn. I know people get deals from LinkedIn. I know they get referrals from LinkedIn. I know it to be true, but you have to work it. You have to work that system, right? Putting in information, retrieving information, interacting. It's a two-way conversation. I think I'm gonna do a class. I'm gonna develop a little class on the concept of two-way conversation in social media. It's not just you pushing information or you acknowledging information. It's about the discourse. That's where it really comes alive. All right, so Rhonda on the 6th, on the 21st, I'm sorry. 8/6/20. Oh, it's the year. That's way too much information for me. Yeah, it's Friday at 10:30 via Zoom. Link will go out. All right. Next we have contracts practice and disclosures with Rich Paisani. That's on Wednesday, August 4th. That's today at 4 p.m. Very exciting, Rich. You're going to do a little teaser in the meeting today, about disclosures. I think we have a slide specifically for Rich, but you want to talk about this, Rich?
Sure, I can talk about it. There are a lot of disclosures, that we have to go through. And some of them, the easiest disclosures are the most difficult to figure out. For anybody who's working with an LLC or anybody, the representative capacity seems to stump a lot of people. So we'll go over that along with my favorite, which is the most important disclosure the agent is ever going to fill out, and that is the AVID, the agent visual inspection disclosure. Believe me, it is the most important thing that you are ever going to fill out, just in case there is a lawsuit. That's the first piece of paper that the other side's lawyer is going to look at.
Wow.
So
I just learned something new about it this week, right?
That's right. Yes, I educated Joey a little bit about it. On the listing side, your TDS is not complete until that AVID is attached. So if you're a listing agent who waits until the end to do your AVID, don't, because that gives them 5 more days. And even if they've removed all of their all of their contingencies, if there's something in that AVID that they don't like, that they legally can cancel that deal. So be very careful. And I think I have a link. I think that that's the link to the class today. So I put it in the chat. So see you there.
I think it also should have gone out with our daily update.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Real quick, will this class be recorded? Because that was new information to me that I just heard. So of course now I'm thinking maybe I should hear it.
Yes, they have been recording them onto a YouTube channel somehow. Okay.
Great.
Yeah,
it's a little more technical than I know about. But okay.
Yeah, I can watch a YouTube channel. I'm not really sure I know how to put it.
What we'll try to do is, Brian, I know Brian's listening. Brian, if we could get that downloaded to our YouTube channel also in conjunction to the group YouTube channel, I'd give the agents a little more direct access to it. That'd be great. Right?
I mean, this will be interesting to me, I have to say really quick, because I've always been taught that you should put kind of the bare minimum on the AVID, because you're not a plumber, you're not a contractor, you're not a specialist in anything, you're a specialist in real estate. So I literally just described the room.
But you're not a specialist, but it's the name of the thing of the form is the agent visual inspection. So it's what you see. You're not assessing what you see. You're just making notations about what you see. And about putting the bare minimum, what I will say to you is, one of the questions that lawyer is going to ask you is, how long did it take you to do this? So it should take you a while to do this because you need to do a thorough job. So that's and I'll explain a little more about it in the class.
Perfect.
It really and truly is the most important piece of paper you're going to fill out as an agent.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Rick. Thank you, sir. Thank you. All right, next we have Home Warranty 101. Mary Mendoza is teaching on the 5th. I guess I should really be more cognizant of what day it is. So tomorrow is the 5th at 11:30. Mary's going to be teaching Home Warranty 101. We love our Mary. She's recognized nationally as one of the top home warranty people in the nation. And she's married to one of our great agents, Josh Mendoza. So that is tomorrow at 11:30.
She's also coming through for me at the last minute. So thank you,
she's a great partner when she has to be. Yeah, what's that? Yes. Yeah. All the classes are going to be Zoom available. Yep. We were doing a little kind of hybrid, but we are now it's getting more difficult with the current situation, but we'll still do hybrid. So all right, here's what we go. Mega Camp is coming up in several weeks. There are 3 different options. Anyone wants to go to Austin? We have tickets for Austin associated with our office. I understand. Let me preface this. I understand anyone's consternation about this because I've had my own. Okay, so do what you feel comfortable with, either the digital, the Austin, or the Vegas trip. As it stands now, I am scheduled to do the Vegas trip unless something dramatically changes or one of my kids chokes me out in the middle of the night. I will be there. So the Austin is $649, and that's for entry to the event. It's a lot of FaceTime with Gary. And a very small group. I think it's limited to 5,000 people total. Yeah. Oh, normally Mega Camp can get upwards of like 18,000, right? Yeah. It's a couple football fields of people sitting out there. Vegas is, I guess it just went up a little bit. 640, is that 649? I think it's 599, unless it went up a little bit. It did go up. All right, it did go up to 649. And there are a series of rooms for $68 per night if you're interested. That does include entry to the event digitally that is going to be shown in a group environment. There are a bunch of added breakout sessions that are in person, and also a keynote speaker. Some meals are provided for you. So it's a little bit more of a value. And then that is $649. Brian has the link to that. The link will go out. And then, of course, the online option, which is $129 Zoom package, which you also get with the Vegas subscription or entry. And I believe that information is going to be available for several months after the event. You can go back and look at it, right? I think I got that out, right? Excuse me? So the question is, how different is Mega Camp from Family Reunion? It used to be that Mega Camp was Gary's event, right? When Gary wasn't in the CEO position, and Mega Camp was more of the Keller Williams International crew doing their thing. It still is like that. Gary has more of a footprint in Family Reunion than he used to have. But this is the narrative that Gary wants to tell, right? And so it's him on stage for a large percentage of the time, bringing up panelists and agents and market movers and shakers to define the issue, to address the issues going on in the market now, and also the opportunities going on in the market now. So it's a little, the breakout sessions, less breakout sessions in general, whereas in Family Reunion, there's a lot of breakout sessions, and the conversation, you have the state of the company and state of the market, and then everything else is breakout session into smaller groups and smaller conversations. This is more of a singular conversation. You're in the room with Gary for a longer period of time.
Can I add to that, Joey?
Yes, you may.
So, I mean, I would say this, right? Look, what month are we in? It's August, but what month are you in as realtors?
Third quarter or month?
Yeah. We're like 3 months from now in terms of business opportunity, right? In
Right.
terms of you guys reaching your goals and what you're doing. I mean, if you don't have where you're at with your goals, where you're up with your, where's your gap right now, all of that stuff. Technically, you're in November at this point in terms of like how much of the year has gone, because whatever you have in escrow now is gonna, close in the next 45 to whatever, right after whatever you've got in your pipeline in the next 90 days, right? So
Yep.
we're always sort of 90 days out. So
Yep.
if we're in November, would it make sense to take the time, pay the 129 at the very least, and give yourself 3 days of business planning for next year with the top agents in the country, right? I mean, at the very least, the thinking time that would give you just to put yourself in a bunker, listen to what's happening in the market, the state of the companies, the state of the whole real estate industry, and get your plan together on what you want to focus on. Because what you do now, if we're in November now, but you do this at the end of this month, you're going to start fourth quarter with a plan, which means that your first quarter, which magically always follows fourth quarter, is going to start on time and on track, right, for your goals for next year. And there's a lot of stuff going on in the market, in the world, all of this stuff. I would say at the very least, take the thinking time and book yourself for the 3 days to instead of in front of your computer with your notes.
Yeah, I mean, when I'm listening to you talking, I think about the law of the lid, right? And new agents, producing agents, top agents, we all get very short-sighted when we're engaged in business or trying to ascertain business. This event for me always took the lid off, right? It always showed me more of what the potential of my business and the opportunities that are out there. So I think to your point that it's a great way to see to see more opportunity and a larger purview or a further purview of what is possible in my business and in real estate. Right. I had a conversation with a new agent last night. Now, he's been involved in real estate development for a long time, and he just the way he approaches business was totally out of the box, and it was inspiring for me to see this kind of unbridled, raw, perspective on what is possible. And he's put together some crazy deals, and some of it is, based on him not understanding what the limitations are, right? I mean, it could get a little, gray area if you step off to one side ever so slightly. But just listening to someone's perspective that doesn't have all of the training that I supposedly have, was just, I was just like in awe of what he was able to accomplish, coming from a place of, I mean, he has an amazing business acumen, and I hate to use the word naivety, but it's just not, not sticking to the norms, right? Fresh. It was so fresh. It was really amazing. And so this, I always get that same kind of experience when I go to Mega Camp, and Family Reunion for that matter, but more Mega Camp for me. Yeah. All right. Enough. Let's go on. What else do we have in the little presentation here? We have back to school drive. We're partnering with Fame Church to help donate backpacks for children in need. Our goal is $1,000. We are very close. We're going to do 48 fully suited backpacks, right? So it's the backpack and pencils and pens and pencil cases and notebooks and crayons and pencils and everything. Here's let's start this conversation over. 2 years ago, when we first did this, it was brought to my attention by the local school that 17 kids in that school were known to be from homeless families. Why? 17 kids from one school, and they're the ones that were known to be homeless, right? Living in some state of homelessness. I found that really, really disturbing personally. And so when we did this the first time, I was, I was very, very engaged. It felt good to do some little piece that we could. Now, we raised around $10,000 for City of Hope and sponsored 3 tiny homes for in their homeless village. This is another great way to do that. It's another, again, use this and push it out on social media to your people, right? This is just a nice way to show your participation in life. And so there's collateral materials that can go out. We have and links to our GoFundMe page, and just use it. I would encourage you to use it in your social media campaign, right?
And we get it in our daily email.
Yeah, you get it all in your daily email also. Yep. Excellent. We're just waiting for the backpacks to come in. We're almost there. Next we have. Oh, let's get into the meat of it. All right, Andy. How you doing, Andy?
Hi, I'm good.
Feeling okay? I know we were ahead of.
Yeah, I'm better. I was pretty laid out actually, but luckily it wasn't COVID. I did test positive though for antibodies, so
You had it at some point.
the recent exposure. I was talking to a friend of mine who's a nurse practitioner, and she said if you were recently exposed, then possibly the vaccine's doing its job and overproducing antibody kind of thing because I was exposed. Luckily, I didn't.
Wouldn't the vaccine show that you had antibodies, or it doesn't do that?
No.
It could, but the further away you get from the vaccine, I think that the less
Who knows?
antibodies your body produces. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
But I'm better. Thank you for asking. Quick note. So jobs reports are coming out this week. They're less than expected. There were 330,000 jobs created. They expected 700,000 to be created. You know, there were 20 million jobs lost during COVID, and only 13 million of them are back. There's a gap of about 7 million. Reportedly, there's about 9 million job openings. There's a lot of question marks there. You know, the longer people are out of work, are you less marketable to get back into employment? Things have certainly changed, and company environments have changed. Anyway, kind of interesting. There's another jobs report coming out at the end of the week too to pay attention to. So that obviously has a lot to do with markets and rates and stock market and all of that stuff. On another note, I know this is a hot topic. I get it all the time from buyers. Is now really a good time to buy? Yes, there is. Obviously, there's not a lot of inventory and a lot of selection when it comes to properties. But from a rental perspective, rents were up 2.5% just last month. And on a year-over-year basis, this is the national average. On a year-over-year basis, rents were up 10.3% nationally. You factor that in, the rental index was up 39% total. And you factor that in, and when you're talking to clients about renting versus buying, is it worth it? Obviously, you have appreciation factors. You know, Boise, Idaho, for instance, appreciated 30% last year. Not every market is like that. But when you're factoring in rental increases, that's an entirely different conversation on top of, you know, is this investment worth it? Am I overpaying for this property? Am I going to get my investment back from it? What's the cost of, you know, or the return on investment at this point with property so high? A big hot button is the cost of rents. Rents, unless you're in a rent controlled environment, rents will continue to go up annually. So I've got lots of tools. If anybody has any questions or they want to show a buyer or a potential buyer or client any sort of rent versus buying comparison, or an appreciation comparison, which analyzes LA County's historical appreciation rates and so forth based on zip code, I'm happy to do that. It can certainly help to put it in front of people and in paper, on paper. And that's it. That's all I got.
That's a lot. Thank you, Andy.
Yeah,
Good to see your smiling face.
you too.
Everybody should check out Andy's post a couple of weeks ago. She posted was it your mother or your grandmother?
That was my grandmother. That was my dad's mom. She passed away in 2007, but we all got together a couple of weeks ago. They had 4 kids between them, three daughters, my dad, and 12 grandkids between them, and 22 great grandkids. It was a great time and great to celebrate them and the family and their legacy.
Oh, sorry. That picture of your grandmother when she was younger, it's just amazing how much she looks like you, right?
Thank you. That is a huge compliment.
She looks just like her. That's the point. All right, let's go. I don't believe Raha's with us today, but
I am.
Oh, Raha! How you doing, girl?
I'm good. How are you? Can you hear me?
Just grand. Oh, look at your beautiful face. Go on.
You're beautiful. How are you?
I'm just wonderful. What's
yay.
going on?
So today I just wanted to, I've gotten this question. So I always like to bring up what I'm asked most throughout the week. And today I wanted to just bring up the counteroffer process. So when you, as a listing agent and you're representing the seller, you send out seller multiple counteroffers. The question that I get a lot is when it's seller multiple counteroffer number 1, then the buyer responds with the buyer counteroffer number 1, what the next counter will be. So it all depends. If you're sending out an additional seller multiple counteroffer after your first one, that will be number 2. If you're sending out a regular single counteroffer, then that will be seller counteroffer number 1. So let's say you have the SMCO1, you receive a BCO1, then your next one is a SCO1. So I can go over this. It's easier to show and write it out. But the single counter offer that you send out after a multiple will not be number 2 because the first one you sent out was a multiple and not a single. Hope that makes sense.
But to be clear, when you talk about the line, it's numbered 1. It's the first single party single party counter offer, but it is in line contingent to the previous multiple counter offer, or the buyer's would be the buyer's counter offer, right? And so make sure that you keep the sequence proper, but the numbers are different because it's a different form.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, as always, I'm here.
Thank you, Raha.
Thank you.
Good to see your face.
Me too.
All right. Who do we have next? We have Ven or Grace?
Grace is here.
Grace.
Hi, Joey.
Grace?
Hi, how are you?
Good to hear your voice. Are you going to talk about the app today? Is that what we're going to do?
We talked about it last week. You weren't here. Yeah, so we did the we did the whole walkthrough, and it's great. I see people working on it. You know, one of the best features is the net sheet. Do you know about the net sheet, Joey? Yeah. So
I know.
Yeah, I think that's like the greatest feature. Property Force doesn't have it because we're using Property Force and Title Toolbox, but Property Force has a calculator that's a little different from NetSheet. So I would prefer people that are on desktop to go on Title Toolbox, and people that are on the phone to go on Property Force, because Title Toolbox sometimes shuts down on you.
Yeah. It's great to have access to that information
Yes.
at your fingertips.
Yes, yes. Anywhere you go, on the go. And so I see people working on the net sheet. I get notified. So it was good to see that. Also, Joey, how to read a prelim. We have a video on that. So if you want us to turn it on in the next meeting, we can do that.
Excellent. If we could put something like that on our YouTube channel, or Cameron can link to it so agents can get to it at their leisure. How long is it?
I have to double check the time, and yeah. And then we can customize it as well. So yeah, just let me know, and then I'll shoot it over to you first.
Thank you, Grace.
Thanks, Joey. Have a great day. You too.
Right.
Bye-bye.
All right. We're getting into the meat of it now. I think we're ready to get into our agent happenings. I believe that starts with birthdays. Let's see, Lizeth and Alexandra Dion, also Sean Moore, Chelsea, Alan, Howard Chow, and Stefan Case all have birthdays this week. There's a pile up on the 8th. What, 8? Yeah. Also, we have congratulations to some closed escrows this week. Tron closed a deal on Olympic. Alex closed a deal on Walnut. Brian Sturzenacher on Westmont. Joseph Lee, congratulations on Veterans. Tiffany closed a couple on Baton Rouge and Oxford. Tracy Pence on Kitteridge. Congratulations, Tracy. Rob, right here on Pioneer Boulevard. Congratulations. And Byron on Azima. Zamino, right? It sounds like a Z. All right, there you go. I did my best. Also, some new escrows. Laura has 2 new escrows, one on Toluca and one on High Point. Terry Gerger on Beeman. Russell Rooney has 3 new escrows, 2 in the Barker Block and 1 in the Molina Lofts. Michelle Mena, congratulations. She's here on Bedford. Congratulations, Michelle. Pete Bonacore on Martell, and Serge Strawn on Heliotrope.
Joey, we just closed on Terry's on Beeman.
On Gerger already?
We did. We closed today.
Woohoo! And you helped her with that, Andy?
I was actually on the buy side. She was on the list side, and I did the loan for the buyer.
Excellent.
Who also happens to be a fellow agent.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yay. Yay, yay, yay. Great job. Thank you, Andy. Terry's great to work with. She's straight to the point. The best.
It really is.
He's amazing.
Yep. Matthew Lave closed the lease. Terry Lloyd, Chloe Kim, David Holly, Sharon Bostomsky with a few. Peter O closed a giant lease. I think that's a giant, like, I think that was a $50 million lease, commercial. But yeah, it's a big one. Yaiko on Francis and Daeyoung Her on Griffith Park. Congratulations to you guys. Some new listings. What do we got? Single family. I want to live right there. Linda Roth-Burrell has 4130 Mount Vernon. It's a 4-bedroom, 5-bath, 3,818. That's really large for just a smidge under 1.5, 1.499. I like those Z's on the garage and the dormers there. All right, what else you got there? We have Christina Kim and Stephanie Angel have Lamplighter. It is in Oak Hills, California, biggin. It's almost 5,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 6 baths, same price, just a little under 1.5.
So if you guys have anyone that actually wants to go to Oak Hills, please let me know. Oak Hills, if you guys are not familiar, is like the nicest part of that Hesperia area, and it's about 15-20 minutes away from Victorville. Yeah. It is very far.
It's on the other side of the mountain range, right? You go over the pass.
Yeah, so from the office, it's about an hour and 20-minute drive, just kind of letting you know.
On the way to Vegas.
Is it on the way to Vegas?
Yes, it is.
All right, Rob said it's on the way to Vegas. We could stop for drinks.
Anywhere on the 15 is
On the way to Vegas. That's funny. All right, thanks, Christina. It's a big house, a lot of house. Tiffany Park has a new condo on Virgil, 549. It's 435 South Virgil, and it's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths, 926 square feet for 549. Looks lovely. Mary and Andrew, the Woodwards, they have 250 South Citrus Avenue. Beautiful, beautiful English Tudor, I would say, right? Yeah. 3 bedrooms, 3 bath, 3,182 square feet for wait, let's try that again. $2,999,777 specifically. 3 million, yes, very close. Is that $333 off of 3 million? Yeah. Ian Cherney has a 1-bedroom, 1-bath, 970 square feet for $625,000, or for lease for $2,650. But let's sell it, right? Christina has Bridgewater Way, number 6 in Gardenia. Anything special to say about this, Christina? You're on there, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 1,600 square feet.
So it's Gardena, first of all, okay? And then and it's a gorgeous little townhouse, planned community. I helped my client buy this a few years back, and he's got we went in at phase 1, so he bought the best unit. It's an end unit that has the best views in it. There's like no inventory over there. So if you've got clients that are looking in Gardena, definitely show them around. We're gonna have our brokers open. The showing team is going to be showing that tomorrow from 12 to 2, and then we have the open house on the weekend from Saturday 1 to 4, Sunday 1 to 4 as well. So see you there.
Thank you, Christina. Lisa, by the way, did everybody talk about last week Gina Lynn's a place on the 1200 block of Windsor, 1100 block of Windsor. It was I saw it yesterday. It was really, really quite beautiful. Large, totally done. I think it's over 3,500 square feet for just around 2,000,001, I think. It was really well done, nice, huge house. All right, but Day Her, these are leases. Day Young Her has a lease on Grand, 801 South Grand. It is a 1-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,200 square feet for $3,650 per month. Christina has a lease on Leeward, and that is 2 bedrooms, 2-bath, 1,345 square feet for $3,800. And we have pockets. Anybody who has a pocket listing or coming soon that they'd like to share?
Yes, I have one, guys.
Yeah, Pete, get in there.
507 North Gower. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's 2 stories. It's 1,849 square feet. The 4 bedrooms are 4 small rooms upstairs. It's a really unusual 1920s home, but lots of character, lots of upgrades. So 1,849 on the square footage, plus 5,600 square foot lot. Behind the garage is a little studio. She's an artist, and it's got this great little vaulted room. And we are going to price at 1,895. We'll launch it next Wednesday or Thursday and start showing it immediately.
Great, thanks, Pete. Pete, original floor plan on that, just upgraded?
Yeah, it's all original. You know, the kitchen is a bigger space with a center island, so they probably combined kitchen, laundry room type of thing there.
Yeah. It's on Gower. What's the address, Pete?
507 North Gower, just above Rosewood. Now that does butt up against Larchmont Commercial, but it's very private in the backyard.
Great, thanks, Pete.
Okay.
All right, anybody else have a pocket listing or coming soon that they'd like to share?
Joey, I got a duplex in West Adams coming soon, but I'm gonna put it live tomorrow. And we'll probably do brokers on Tuesday. It's a 1 bedroom in the front, 3 bedrooms in the back, each with 1 bathroom, and it's gonna be delivered vacant. And there's a lot of room for expansion on this because it also does have a garage for a potential ADU, and that's 929.
Is it a zoned duplex? Yeah, permitted.
It's zone 1.5, which you could add another unit and possibly the ADU as well. Actually, you can. I know that.
What's the lot size?
4,800.
All right, great. Thank you, Carlos.
Okay,
Anyone
thank
else? Anyone else have a share? Oh, you want to go, Rob? Yeah, go. Yeah.
I have one coming up in Highland Park. It is a beautiful Craftsman home. The sellers outgrew the home. They actually bought it just 4 years ago, but they've outgrown the home. So that's the reason why they moved. It was renovated right before they moved in. So very new inside, but still maintains that Craftsman just beauty. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, open floor plan downstairs. It has 270-degree views in Highland Park. It's stunning. And even though it has those kind of views, it still feels very private. We're probably going to come on the market for 1.5 in about 2 weeks, maybe a little bit less. We're doing all the renovations right now, but it's just a great home for a family to move into. Turnkey, just beautiful. Yeah.
Thanks, Rob. All right.
What was the address, Rob?
What was that, Carlos?
What was the address?
627 Umbria.
All right. All right. Before I move on, anyone else?
I have a pocket listing for developer.
Yeah, Joseph.
Yes, the lot is 22,000. It is in heart of Koreatown, ready to build 92 units,
Wow.
value $10 million.
Does it have entitlements on it already, Joseph?
Yes, it's at the last stage of RTI.
Oh, excellent. So how many units did you say it's entitled for?
92 units.
92
units.
All right, that's a big one. All right, excellent. Thanks, Joseph. Sell that. Let's sell that one, right? Again, anyone, any takers to share? Okay. All right, let's move forward, guys. I think we're on the wrap up. Go. Before we leave, it's such a teaser slide. I don't get it. Wants and needs. What do you guys need? Does anybody in the house need anything they want to share? You guys good?
Hold on a second, Hayden.
I know I've talked to Grace about this, but someone I know is looking for something in the Beverly Hills Flats with a big lot, at least 20,000 square feet. So like half an acre, 6 beds, 6 baths. If you know anyone that has something off market that they're thinking about selling, just please contact me. They got a big budget.
All right, big budget. Love the way that sounds. Carlos, you got anybody with a big budget?
No, but if you find that property, I got someone that'll buy it.
Okay. All right. Anybody else have any wants or needs they like to share?
I have needs.
Come on, Kimberly.
Hi, my buyer is looking for off-market 4-unit property around $1 million budget. It could go over or under, but her budget is around 1 million preferably. Location-wise, mid-city or near USC will be great. So if you have any off-market property, please let me know.
Thank you, Kimberly. Anyone else with any wants or needs? You guys are easy this week. All right. I think that'll wrap us up. Did I forget anything? We have the mega camp. We have the backpack drive. And we have Rich's disclosures class, 4 o'clock today. All right. Enjoy, guys. Have a great week. Go out and break a leg. I think that's appropriate, right? You guys have a great week.
Thanks, Jerry.
Bye, guys.